Hi guys, this is Kayla.
And this is Becky, and we're with a couple of these read.
Yes, and for the first time, we are going to do Aardvark predictions. We've been saying for months that we were going to predict them, but we just haven't found the time to make those videos. So here we go. Our predictions, based on all the tips and tricks that Aardvark has given out, is first of all, When the World Tips Over by Jandy Nelson. This is an explosive new novel brimming with love, secrets, and enchantment. The Fall siblings live in hot Northern California wine country where the sun pours out of the sky and the devil winds blow so hard they whip the scents right out of your head. Years ago, the Fall kids' father mysteriously disappeared, cracking the family into pieces. Now Dizzy Fall, age 12, bakes cakes, sees spirits, and wishes she were a heroine of a romance novel. Miles Fall, 17, brainiac, athlete, and dog whisperer, is a raving beauty, but also lost and desperate to meet the kind of guy he dreams of. And Winton Fall, 19, who raises the temperature of a room just by entering it, is a virtuoso violinist set on a crash course for fame or self-destruction. So an enigmatic rainbow-haired girl shows up. The Fall siblings are like, is this an angel? Right. Is this a person? Is this supernatural? What's going on?
In the world is happening.
And things sort of blow up from there. So it is very family central, very strong themes throughout the novel. So again, that is When the World Tips Over by Jandy Nelson.
Well, I thought this one sounded really cute, and I might get it because I think it would just be an easy, fun read, you know. It's by Jenna Levine, and it's My Vampire Plus One. Okay, so you have this young lady who she's very successful in her career, and she doesn't have a boyfriend or a husband, and all these people in her family keep getting married, and her parents are harassing her about, hey, have you got a boyfriend? You know, have you got a significant other? What's going on? And so she's just really tired of answering all their questions, and so she decides to take a +1 to a wedding that's coming, a family wedding that's coming up, and he just happens to be a vampire. Ooh. And the thing is, Reginald, or Reggie as he's known, kind of has a thing for Amelia, and they go and they attend this wedding, and then their romance maybe becomes a real romance kind of thing. And so, you know, I mean, it's October, werewolves, vampires, bats, and all kinds of gowls out there. I thought it sounded fun.
Well, I feel like last October was all the werewolves, so now it's time for vampires, right?
I guess so.
So In the City of Glass by... In the City in Glass.
In Glass
is a totally different book.
Yeah.
Ignore what I said.
Yeah.
In the City in Glass by, and I'm sorry, I'm going to try this right, Nghi is another one we're predicting. Again, these are based on hints. This is a standalone from the Hugo Award-winning author. It introduces a beguiling fantasy city, a demon, an angel, a city that burns at the heart of the world. So you've got these three characters who come together, and we see the city that burns at the heart of the world from their point of view. It does seem to be this thrilling start of a fantasy series, again from a Hugo Award-winning author.
Sure. Well, the next one,
and this one I'm excited about.
Yeah, this to me said, Kayla, This Cursed House. Some Things Are Best Left Buried by Sandeen. It is a Southern Gothic horror novel. I'm not really that much into horror, but it is based in New Orleans, so I'm like everything New Orleans. I love New Orleans. And this is back in the fall of 1962. Gemma Barker, she lives in Chicago, but she sees spirits, and she's really tired of Chicago, and she gets an opportunity to go work with this family, the Deshawn family. And so she says, okay, I'm change the scenery, change the space and pace and everything, so I'm gonna go do this. And then she gets down there and realizes the family has not been very truthful with her, and there's a lot of stuff going on. So I think we're talking supernatural a whole bunch of stuff.
And they think she can break their family curse.
That's right. So, we'll see. Now, that one did sound interesting to me. I like the vampire romance one, but that one too. But, we may split them up. I don't know.
We might have to split that, yes. So the final one that we think the hints are pointing to is The Lightning Bottles by Marissa Stapley.
Mm-hmm.
So she's the author of New York Times bestseller, the book Lucky. She's returning with a love letter to rock and roll and star-crossed love following Jane Pyre's road trip around Europe as she attempts to find out what really happened to her partner in love and music who disappeared without a trace years earlier, leaving Jane to pick up the pieces. So I do enjoy a good rock and roll story. What was it that came out a few years ago? They just did the show.
I did not read it. Who did it? It was on Prime or something.
Daisy Jones and the Six. Daisy Jones and the Six. When I read the synopsis for this, I was like, this may very well be the new Daisy Jones and the Six, which makes it very tempting for me.
Well, now, this is actually the last one. And, okay, Paula Hawkins, The Blue Hour. We actually predicted this for Book of the Month, but a lot of the hints, and I'm not really very good at all their hints. A lot of times they don't make...
We had to do some internet scouring.
Yeah, it didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. But anyway, The Blue Hour seems to be... It might end up being an Aardvark instead of a Book of the Month. And this is by the author of The Girl on the Train. And it deals with an isolated Scottish island. The lady that is here, her husband has disappeared, and she comes, and then someone who takes care of her comes and stays, and then something happens in an art gallery. I don't know, a mysterious piece of art comes up, and it kind of unlocks something. And this individual comes to the island to kind of investigate what was going on. Why is this art piece here? And all this different kind of stuff. And so then we have to see what's going on. So it's very mysterious. It sounds very good. If you liked The Girl on the Train, then, I guess you would like this one as well. And so it sounded very interesting. I think Aardvark's going to have some really good picks this month.
I know. I'm really excited for them.
Yeah, me too. So let us know what you think and what you are picking, and we'd like to know what you think.
Bye, guys.
Bye.